What's up, everybody? Today, I want to talk about diversifying. So what do you play? In my time, I have been a lead guitar player. I have been a lead singer. I have been a rhythm guitar player. I have been a bass player. I have done lots of different gigs over the 27 years that I've been playing music professionally. And part of the reason why I have continued to be able to work even in my fragile old state is because I have been a versatile addition to a project. In my current band this year, I have done my normal lead singer / rhythm guitar player role, but I've also done the lead guitar player role, and in a pinch, I also play bass on a gig where our sub had some sort of diarrhea-induced illness of some kind. That was a fun night. The point is, if you are wanting to work consistently and be the hired gun that you've always dreamed of, you may need to find a way to be capable and competent on more than one instrument. When I moved to Nashville, I was strictly a guitar player, but it became very apparent early on that there was a large need for bass players, and I was approached by a band that said, "Hey, we need a bass player. Can you play bass?" And I was like, sure, I guess. So I bought a bass and I learned. And over time, I actually became fairly competent on that instrument. I have taken many bass gigs over the course of my career simply because I had taken the time in my early 20s to pick it up. And if you've ever been to Nashville, most of the guys that you see play at least 2 to 3 instruments. My friend Tyson Leslie, who we will be doing an interview with on the podcast soon, is playing out on Broadway in downtown Nashville on like 3 instruments, doing hours and hours and hours of cover gigs on drums, bass, and keys. So if you're trying to establish yourself in a new market, you may want to start learning different instruments. And I'll say this, more than anything else, you have got to learn how to sing. Being a really great guitar player is good. Being a really great guitar player who can sing is going to give you the ability to write your own ticket. The amount of competent musicians I have met who do not sing is staggering to me. And part of the reason why I've been able to work as much as I have is that I have always viewed myself as a vocalist first who plays an instrument, and it means that I add more value to the project. It also happens that I have a pretty well-developed upper range. So if somebody needs a bass player or a guitar player, they're getting an instrumentalist who can perform like a lead singer. If you're already in a band, start working on harmonies. If you're already doing harmonies, work on learning the songs like the lead singer would in case they get a sore throat or can't play. And if you can't sing, get some lessons. My point is that the market is so saturated as it is, you have to have some sort of competitive edge in order to land these kinds of gigs. So anything that you can do on top of what you're already doing will make you more marketable. It'll make it easier for you to find work, and it differentiates you in your local scene. So find something to do that is a value add to whatever project that it is that you are looking to join, and start working on it. Starting and being bad at something is the first step at being kind of good at something. So you have no excuse not to start trying. Have you started doing this recently? Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.